What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna give y'all an update on how to pass CDL test, your road test, your written test, and also pre-trip. So, far as your to get your CDLs learners, they have apps that you can download to study and be able to learn and get all the information on. So I advise you guys to study at your school, download the apps, because majority of the apps have the answers on the apps. So if you score a high score in the apps, 9 out of 10 you're gonna pass the CDL test. So go to CDL, it's called CDL's Prep app. Take that, study. It gives you the answers if you miss it. To pass the pre-trip, always study and go over it as much as possible, because you can learn a lot through this YouTube too. They can teach you how to pass the pre-trip also, but also it's like me, I'm an expert at it. Like I got it down A, B, and C. Some days I can forget, kind of a little rusty. But all in all, I think I got it down pat. Once you learn it, you can be able to pass the CDL test. So I advise you guys and ladies to study it on YouTube. Your school should give you a paper and restudy it to figure out where everything at. And make sure, like a mistake I made when I did my pre-trip test, you have to make sure you say everything, like make sure that you say everything on the paper. Don't just point out where it's at. Make sure you tell them, I think it's like, let's say tires. You say no abrasion, bumps, or cuts. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you use your words. Like if it has anything that's broken, say not broken, bent, or damaged. Make sure you say that for each part. That's gonna help you out on the pass the test. And also, don't get too discouraged, but just make sure that you stay on it, learning it. And on each session, you gotta always say general overview. Make sure you say that on the front, the left, the right. You know what I mean? That's another mistake I made. I just was moving to sides, not saying, you know what I mean, general overview. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I failed the test when I took my pre-trip my first time. I failed it. So I'm gonna let you guys know that, don't think that you can't fail this CDL test. Some schools give you tries. Like my school gave you like three tries. Like you get 3 tries at my school. Other schools may have 1 or 2. But my school, they gave us 3 tries to pass or fail it. All right, as far as the backing, make sure that, make sure that you, at your school, you take your time in backing. And don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to learn by your own. Some people at my school, they want you to tell them to go this way, that way. Try it out on your own. Try to figure out if you can pass the test on your own. When you at the school, try to back in on your own, because when the test comes, nobody can help you. Even though, and the good part about it, once you pass the test, you can pull up as many times as possible. But make sure that you learn the basics of backing. That's what's going to save you. The road tests, when you at the school, they're going to teach you how to turn and properly. Make sure when you turn, you it's called hugging the cones, hugging the grass. Get as much as possible so your trailer can bend all the way around. That's another key thing you can use for the test. And like I say, man, that was almost the hardest part about this trucking, this schooling. Other than that, if you can get past the schooling and get through this, on the road it's still gonna be tough, but you just gotta pre-plan your trips. And But yeah, man, you can pass the CDL test by taking your time and studying. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to do it on your own. You know what I mean? You have to master it on your own. Because like I said, you get 2 or 3 tries. If you can get in your first try, guess what? You the man or you the woman. I congratulate you. But it took me 3 times to pass my test. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat with you guys and say, man, it was easy. No, this was hard. You know what I mean? Especially when I did the backing. I had to do the alley dock. That was the hardest part because when I started out from a wrong angle. So you only get a certain amount of pull-ups. So I messed up I had to mess up, recorrect myself. Oh my God, it was like, man, I'm letting you guys know that like you can pass this test. Study, take your time, and eat something. Drink a lot of water. Eat some fruits and water so your anxieties don't get to you. Drink a lot of water. Exercise. Stretch out. You know, don't get too discouraged on this testing. But other than that, like and subscribe. You know, I'm a new YouTuber doing this CDL trucking. I'm right now getting loaded right now. So I'm gonna give you guys some more updates on how to pass, how it is out here on the road, the things I'm using to help myself out because I make mistakes out here. So I'm giving you guys, you know, just, I'm giving you guys cheat codes of passing. And like I say, you'll get it. And like I say again, us trucking people, we help each other. If we need help and backing, don't be afraid to help somebody else. You know what I mean? But like I say again, I'll be back for another video.